Mixtures and allegations. As an introduction to this chapter, we first have to get an intuitive understanding of what exactly is a weighted average. So I'll be using a very easy to understand non-quantitative example first, right? Let's consider the example of mixing paint, right? Just think about mixing white and black paint. What do you get when you mix white and black paint? It's going to be some shade of gray, right? But what shade of gray are you going to get? That would depend on what proportion we are mixing white and black in. So you can look at it this way: on a spectrum of white at one end to black at the other end. If you take equal quantities of white and black and we mix them, you will get what we could call a medium gray or a neutral gray, right? Let's just leave it at that. What if I took more white paint and less black paint and mix them together? Would I get the same neutral gray? I wouldn't. What would it be? Would it be dark gray or would it be light gray? I'm talking about mixing more white paint and less black paint, right? We can easily understand that this would be light gray. I mean, we can draw upon our experiences and we can say quite obviously this is going to be light gray and not neutral or dark gray. On the other hand, if you take a lot of black paint and a very little amount of white paint, we mix it, we are going to get dark gray, right? So the key thing to note here is that the final mixture is dependent not only on what we mix, but also on what proportion we mix it, right? More of white and less of black would result in a light gray, while more of black and less of white would result in a dark gray, right? The final result depends not only on what is being mixed, but also in what proportion. That's essentially what a weighted average is. Also notice that when we used more white and less black, we got light gray, which is closer to white than to black, right? And in the other case, when we use more black, we got something that is closer to black than to white. So what also happens is that the mixture is going to more closely resemble whichever component is more abundantly present in that mixture. This is also a property of a weighted average.